We turn our attention to the yellow jersey. Tadej POGAČAR is underway.
Mais il fait une montée stratosphérique, Tadej POGAČAR, qui va exploser le chrono de Tom Dumoulin.
The stage 20 time trial of last year's Tour de France has already gone down in cycling folklore when Tadej POGAČAR overhauled Primož Roglič on La Planche des Belles Filles.
C'est lui, le patron du Tour de France.
The Slovenian struck again on the first time trial in 2021, dominating his rivals in Laval. He'll be one of the big favourites again today as we wind through the vineyards of the Bordeaux region, but other time trial specialists are also targeting a prestigious victory. Wout van Aert, who tasted glory on the Mont Ventoux stage. Stefan Bissegger, who was caught out by the rain on stage 5. And the European champion Stefan Kung, who was pipped by POGAČAR in Laval. The usual suspects set to shine between Libourne and Saint-Emilion on a course of just over 30 kilometres.
Tim de Klerk on a 58.44 with a 28.11 on the back.
De Klerk, one of Mark Cavendish's key domestiques, kicking things off. But the first man to post a serious time was Mikkel Bjerg. Tadej POGAČAR's teammate powering around in 36 minutes and 45 seconds. The Dane was the first rider to average over 50 kilometres an hour.
Great position in this individual time trial. Heading towards the finish at 48 kilometres an hour, 1 minute 8.52 faster.
But Bjerg didn't stay in the hot seat for long. Bissegger's first time trial was disrupted by the weather, but no such problems on a very warm day in the southwest, the temperature nearly 30 degrees, as the Swiss rider went 8 seconds faster.
Now he is looking to try and put himself in the hot seat of this time trial in the Tour. Mikkel Bjerg's time, 36 minutes 45.95. Bissegger top of the leaderboard.
Denmark soon had an opportunity to get back on top though, with their national champion Kasper ASGREEN. The DECEUNINCK quick-step rider absolutely flying around the course as he went in search of his third time trial victory this season.
Is this going to be the time to beat this afternoon? He sprints, gets everything out. He's going to leave nothing to chance. ASGREEN, as he crosses the finish line, 36.14.53, 51 kilometres an hour.
A sensational effort from ASGREEN. Now could Kung outdo him? The Swiss and the European champion looking to give his team, Groupama FDJ, some much needed cheer after a tough Tour de France.
So a real Swiss-Denmark battle between ASGREEN, Bissegger and Stefan Kung. Kung has faded and faded badly over the last phase of this time trial. He's rocking and rolling. He hits the line 16.8 seconds down on ASGREEN.
Van Aert heading down the ramp as the top 20 entered the fray. No major changes expected in the general classification, but the Belgian road race champion was going all in for the stage.
Wout van Aert heading up now towards this split. What is the time going to be? The time to beat 24 minutes 28.70, and he has absolutely obliterated it.
What an opportunity here for Jonas VINGEGAARD. He came into this race as a support rider for Primož Roglič. Now he finds himself second in the general classification.
Wout van Aert coming up to the finish line now. It's going to be an obliteration of the time of ASGREEN, 21.19 seconds quicker.
There were only 6 seconds separating Jonas VINGEGAARD and Richard CARAPAZ at the start of the day, but the Dane quickly extinguished any suspense about who would be finishing second at this Tour.
And this is going to be a sparkling time by this young rider. 21.49 seconds down on the time of Wout van Aert, and he is easily holding position against CARAPAZ.
Unlike last year, there would be no last-minute drama for the man in the yellow jersey. POGAČAR not taking any risks and therefore never really challenging Van Aert for the stage victory.
He will finish on the podium of the Tour de France. CARAPAZ will not beat the time of Wout van Aert. Hits the line, 2 minutes 8.79 down. This is the rider who's emerged from this year's Tour de France and is now firmly a big favourite for Grand Tours. Primož Roglič was left on the deck. VINGEGAARD took over. He finishes third on the day. Heading into the final 200 metres, the maillot jaune of the 2021 Tour de France. He's going to win back-to-back Tour de France. He heads now to the conclusion of this time trial. Tadej, the tornado from Slovenia, wins the Tour de France for the second time.
It's been a real hard Tour de France for our team, but we always fought through, and yeah, in the end we have 3 stage wins. We have Jonas in the second place on GC, which is just an amazing result for only 4 guys left. So really proud of how we fight.
Wout van Aert showing that he can do it all. The Belgian has now won sprints, a mountain stage and an individual time trial on the Tour de France. It's his 5th win at the race in total. POGAČAR getting the job done. He rides to Paris with a 5 minutes and 20-second lead over Jonas Vingegaard, who has been the revelation of this tour. All eyes will be on Mark Cavendish tomorrow as he looks to make history in the green jersey and take a 35th Tour stage win on the Champs-Élysées. For POGAČAR, it will be a day of celebration as he conquers the mountains classification for the 2nd year running, and the youth classification as well. Remember, he is still only 22 years of age. The Slovenian star is just a short processional ride away from his 2nd Tour de France victory.
I was just super happy it was finished. Actually, it went fast, that time trial. There was so much support on the course, and I was just enjoying every kilometer, even though I was suffering. I was so happy when I crossed the finish line. I cannot describe.
It has been 3 weeks of pain and suffering, but 142 riders have made it this far. One final spin through the capital and they will have completed the Tour de France.